So first of all, thank you, Council President Fana Gonzalez, and the council members for the leadership and for the unanimous vote. In a time of intense division in this country, unanimity actually matters, and it shows that here in Montgomery County, we can still come together around basic principles of fairness, safety, and dignity. And this legislation codifies what we've already been doing since 2019, when I signed an executive order to strengthen community trust and clarify the county's role. Today's bill puts those protections into law, makes them clear, it makes them consistent. It also means that another county executive can't come in and erase the executive order. So this is permanent, not the length of time that an executive order is in power. You've heard what this bill does, and I want to focus on why it matters now. Across the country, we're seeing aggressive immigration enforcement actions, creating fear and instability in communities. We've already seen its impact here. It is happening already. It is intensifying, and it's going to get more intense. The only reason we don't see as much as other people have is that ICE has been understaffed for their mission of national terror. And now they're staffing up. And when they staff up, we're going to see more of this. So we shouldn't be confused. Nobody should think that Trump got soft on anything and that we haven't been touched. We've not been touched because he doesn't have the staff to touch us. They're getting ready to do that. So I agree with the council president that, we need to be prepared for more, not less. We see families disrupted. We see parents detained. We see young people, sometimes just 18 years old, suddenly becoming the sole providers for younger brothers and sisters because their parents and the sense of security have been taken from them. It affects schools, it affects workplaces, it affects public safety. We're hearing from employers who are saying people aren't coming to work. They don't want to be in vulnerable places. They're not attending food drives. My daughter does a food pantry outside of her house, and they're moving to doing more and more delivery because people are afraid to come and pick up food because ICE knows where the food pantries are. Local government does not control federal immigration policy. I wish we did, but we do control how we serve the people who live here. This law makes clear that the county government is here to serve the residents, not to carry out federal immigration enforcement. And this is about more than policing. Our employees, whether they're work in health and human services, libraries or recreation, housing or education, are here to provide resources and serve this whole community. And you can see it from the resources we've put out there. We are helping as many of our partners as possible provide support to the communities that are being affected by this. The clarity of all this matters and helps us and it helps the people we know and the people we serve to trust us. I think Natalie and I just did a public service announcement yesterday, a video that's going to go out. Again, the message in Spanish and English to reassure the community that we're still here and Montgomery County is still Montgomery County. So let me say also clearly that everyone is safer when people know they can call the police without fear of immigration consequences. This is something the police have been telling us for probably more than a decade. The police were one of the groups that actually supported our having the kind of protections we have for immigrants because they want immigrants to feel safe about calling them when they need to, as opposed to being too afraid to call to even get protections that they should be able to get. We don't want to be involved in federal immigration enforcement, and we especially don't want to be associated with the actions that create unnecessary fear and distress. The legislation sets clear boundaries, it protects residents, it gives clarity to county employees, and it strengthens public safety. Montgomery County is stronger when everyone feels safe and they're participating fully in our community. And this legislation helps ensure that we're able to realize that goal, and we're going to keep working at this. So we're all in for, I think, a rough ride. We need to hang together, and we need to be as strong as we can be, and we need to reassure our community that they can count on us to be there with them. So thank you.
Thank you so much.